Batman to me isn't just a man who wears a mask. I feel safe and sound on solid ground. He's a person that's willing to sacrifice himself to make you smile. How can I lay down? See, with Batman, every day is a test. Your mental, your physical, your spiritual, your will to live. Everything's a freaking test. But he shows up every day. He continues to keep going. There are monsters in Gotham that even fear doesn't touch the gray in their hearts. What type of person do you have to build? Just what type of mentality you have to have risen deep in you to make demons afraid? This isn't about glory. It's about justice. It's about being a voice for the voiceless. It's about defending those who are afraid to stand up to anyone, including themselves.
What if before she died, she wrote a letter?
Dear Bruce, I need to be honest and clear.
Saying she chose Harvey Dent over you.
I'm going to marry Harvey Dent. I love him, and I want to spend the rest of my life with him.
Being Batman is a lot about taking the lessons and learning to adapt to different processes in your life. Batman has dealt with a lot of stuff, all the way stemming from his childhood, constantly fighting internal battles with himself, and that's what made me freaking love this character so much.
Alfred.
Yes, Master Bruce.
It was my fault, Alfred. I made him beat the theater.
No.
My hand got scared.
It was nothing that you did. It was him. And him alone. Do you understand?
I miss him, Alfred. I miss him so much.
So do I, Master Bruce.
This scene was one of the most powerful scenes I saw because it introduced before Batman became Batman, he was Bruce. He was a small kid that watched his parents become killed. And he doesn't know how to really cope with that. He was afraid. He thought to himself that it was his fault. Had he not been afraid and had something happen, he could have saved them. And that guilt eats him up. And you can kind of tell that trauma kind of built over time. Especially in this scene. This scene right here was remarkable to me.
Do you still feel responsible for your parents' death?
My anger outweighs my guilt.
Come.
This is where we get to see the journey and you get to see the process of his mentality.
You have learned to bury your guilt with anger. I will teach you to confront it and to face the truth.
We get to see who Batman is mentally.
You know how to fight 6 men. We can teach you how to engage 600. You know how to disappear. We can teach you to become truly invisible.
Invisible?
Abhi! Ninja understands that invisibility is a matter of patience and agility.
He's teaching them step by step, play by play, on how to adapt.
Always mind your surroundings. Ninjutsu employs explosive powders as weapons or distractions. Theatricality and deception are powerful agents. You must become more than just a man in the mind of your opponent.
What's the young one there?
Who is he?
He was a farmer, and he tried to take his neighbor's land and became a murderer. Now he is a prisoner.
What'll happen to him?
Justice. Crime cannot be tolerated. Criminals thrive on the indulgence of society's understanding. Your parents' death was not your fault. It was your father's.
But no matter how much you trained, no matter how much you prepare for life, life can always be so unpredictable.
In order to identify the perpetrator and hunt him down, I've spoken to the governor.
I wish I could say I'm making a difference, but I don't know.
Let me tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. Now, if you know what you're worth, now go out and get what you're worth. But you gotta be willing to take the hits and not pointing fingers saying you ain't where you wanna be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that, and that ain't you. You're better than that.
And that's what Batman does. Batman keeps improving himself every day, working hard, gaining his own strength. You can be Batman too.